This is Brenah's place. We're over in Founders, and we have like this lovely, kind of a Dalaran colored inspired house to kick us off. Light fencing is in pretty much done. Boss is right over there, chilling on their fun little swing. We'll take a closer look at that in just a bit. And here's kind of the shots. Here's how we're presented with the house at first. So like if we come here, okay. There's actually a big walk leading up to the lot. That's kind of cool. Actually, it is kind of odd though too, because it's like there's all this space, and the presumption that this person here would have possession of the whole lot, but they don't. So that's kind of like, oh well, kind of goofy. But here we are with the lead-in. Very lovely, very cute. They have like some of these like kind of extensions coming out the side, with which to add more real estate, to put in more stuff. I have a feeling that they are very fond of these kinds of greens. You see them spilling out all over the place. Partially because they're just big and they take up a lot of space, and and they just pop with the colors. So maybe it's kind of on theme with what they're trying to accomplish here. So again, here's the boss in their lovely outfits. I think they wanted to like match the front of their place on their cool little swing, which is not a swing. This is like that's a bench, and that's being suspended by these like upside down string things. Oh, these are hanging. Those are hanging baskets, but in reverse. Haha, that's pretty clever. I like that. Neat. Good trick. Good trick. So surrounding the spot, you have these lights, not lights. You have these goblin string lights. Just to make the place look a little festive. We have our semi-attached hot tub here. So we can say like, okay, all the plumbing just kind of runs through the bottom here. Makes it really nice. Oh, things get even nicer back here. Sweet. So we have this market tent that they kind of like just smushed right in here. But the important part is like this point of view. So like here's like puppy bed. You can like hang out and do his thing and all that. Everyone else can hang out here. Good job of using some of these pillows or whatnot to kind of hide the clip there. Let me just go across. So anything going on right now? Yeah, nothing is actually happening here, but it's just a great presentation that goes around the whole place. Neat stuff by extending the foundation out instead of just having like, that base rocky or brick foundation there. But now let's head on inside. And there's a classroom to encounter. So coming in here, I'm expecting kid-friendly stuff, as in, not violent processing of children into like meat products or anything like that. I mean, the other day we did this whole like, oh my God, this is actually an evil school, where the headmaster was like exploiting children and taking money from the parents and all that stuff. We'll see how things work out here. I have a feeling that we're going to see something a bit more humble. So we first walk in, we're invited to take off our shoes, as the boss might have. They have this cute little interpretation of boots right over there. We can lay our stuff down, and we're invited to first hang out. We have this nice central area filled with like little booksies, some paintings, soft lights, but also smokes. Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe we got a little something different here. You know what? Adult school. All right. We don't know what kind of school this is, right? Just that they're a teacher. Or if anything, it's so it might be like night school. This might be a whole community thing that we're gonna walk into when we find this classroom. Yeah, let's go to adult school. So we got left, right, and center. That's going to lead upstairs. I think all these are going to, I think we have like some pretty extensive wings. So I think we're going to go left. Yeah, little studious places here for like folks to hang. And we first enter this library setup, but I really like what they have going on here. Okay, definitely an adult school. Okay. But what I like here, this is, I don't know if this is meant to be like a depiction of the outside, but it's just like this really great looking diorama of sorts. It's as if students were invited to like come in, like, yo, decorate the spots, make it cool, make it represent like our school values and all that stuff. And so just bursting with color, you know, lots of brightness here. There's like a little like kind of a sun back there as well. This is all put together with, you know, this beam and then bar table setup. And then they just went wild with the colors and greens and like some glows, little lighting effects here and there. Looks really nice. You can see like the light is kind of popping out. And it's popping against like these bookshelves here too. Like click this one, fidget. That's on a little fidget spinner. I'm just compelled to click on it. Oh no, the lion fell, dude. Where did he fall from? Or the lion was like, maybe that's one of the teachers. And they just got blasted. And so they're like, okay, let me go back up to my room. Oh, and then they're just passed out. Yeah. So maybe that was their class. Maybe that was something else. Yeah. So poor guy. Work hard, buddy. Work hard. So climbing up, we have all pretty much banners of every everything that's called banner is hanging out here, which is kind of cool. Oh, this is kind of neat too. They did something special here. So they took a couple of things, like they fused the Xalatath painting just a little bit. You know, I think this is a view screen. So here we are. We're gonna sit on the puppy bed, right? And we're going to like listen to a lecture or something like that. Or, you know, this is like the orientation. She's like, oh, welcome to my school. Submit to my lessons. And so it's like, did she just say submit to my lessons? Yeah, and, like that's awkward, lady. But dude, she's so hot. I have to do everything she says. Wait, did you just really say that? Gosh. Now upstairs here, loots, collections, but yo, this is wild here too. Now, this is supposed to be Ilaria that's back there, but I don't know if we're meant to, is she like being consumed by plant life? Is this like one of those Last of Us things going on? Has she turned into a beast, or is this mostly like, okay, taking the background, but then we just wanted to have like all these flowers pop out? Could be one thing or the other. She's pushing up daisies these days. That could be it too. Gotta say. But this feels like a, you know, sort of a collection room, like special books have been collected here. Oh, very interesting. We have Gilneas as a doormat, or at least as a rug. Haven't seen that one yet. Interesting. We go into this spot here. This is a very extensive wing that we're going into. And we have these, oh, okay, I like those doors. Well, we'll take a look at those doors in a bit. So I don't know if this is like, again, like the teacher's lounge or whatnot. You know, the adults are hanging here. You know, they're trying to relax. They're doing their thing. You know, their own like study, their kind of enrichment, you know, if they want to do their own studies of sorts. I really like what they did with this door here. They just, they took this table, used it as like this upper door, like trim of sorts, you know, give it a little bit more personality. But I like how subtle it is. It's subtle, but it gives it, you know, gives it that more of an identity and all that. I like that. So let's go and check out what's in some of these rooms, yeah? Because I saw like the cherry tree stuff, with the cherry blossom stuff, and here we are. Cherry blossom things coming out. This thing's just like, boom, we're just gonna drop this thing here. Haha. But also, okay, it's a room that leads into a bedroom, but also a hallway that takes us like further in. So it's one of those kind of like walk-through bedrooms, or debauchery happens here. You know, we don't know what they teach either, right? What is being taught here? We have yet to see a classroom, unless this is the classroom. Damn, we don't know. I'm not sure. I think we'll have to find out. But up here we have another nice setup here, another like outdoor depiction. I think we have to like kind of pull back a little bit to like get a proper angle because you know we can see some like roof up there. But something like this, you know, makes it pop very nicely. And we have those nets that I just love so much. So I don't want to hold it against people because it's a, you know, it's what we've got. But that's all I got to say about it. But yeah, very suspicious. Here's another faculty member. They're just like down. They're like totally passed out. Actually, no, I think it's just a pet because they got their little like their little bowl. Cutting through here again, it is kind of interesting that you know we go through this door. There's a bed there, and then this hallway, which makes me think that's not really a bedroom, but we'll see. More flag representation in this hallway. Oh, okay, this is good. I'm directed straight to this machine here. This sewing machine setup is sick. Oh, that's good. And it's so simple too. Beams, beams, beams. And then from there, I believe that's like a rack of sorts. No, it's a bench. It is the feet of a bench. You can see the rest of it like down there. And then from here, you have like this little candle. You have a crate that's helping to make the part that like catches the needle and everything. Yeah, simple shapes, but from far away, it looks really sharp. Yeah, that's sick. Like the room as a whole has like this really great vibe to it. Yeah, it's really convincing. The hanging linens and all that stuff, the racks for people to like go through. Oh, look at it, we got a cute little dress. Nice. It's a cute dress to dress up, you know, to go to that other room over there. That's, oh man. Like I said, it's an adult school. So it's okay. It's okay. But I really like when people do these rooms now, man, because it's easy to do. But it's also like so, I don't know, it's so easy, I guess. And when it comes out, like it always works. You can't be mad at it because it's always like so well done. And then back here, we have like a little bit more research stuff going on. What are they researching? Just how to make infinite blossoms, right? What's up here though? There's a suspicious thing happening up here. I think, oh no, that's just an arcane glyph. Okay. So yeah, it's the magic that's making infinite petals fall for like ever. Ha 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 ha. So an interesting collection of rooms and interpretations we have. So again, yeah, this, I don't know if there's like adult education going on there, but then also like tailoring setup, armaments, and research happening in, you know, and it's just behind this one door. Now, as for what's going on behind here, under this other dress door, the bathroom. Oh, very open too. There are no barriers in this bathroom. You know, so we're doing our thing. Here's our shower, our waterfall shower set up here. Any bath? Okay, there's no bath here. We have our grand loo. Very nice. Oh, and then we're using like those kinds of towels as the oh, and then there's like here's like the whole cleaning thing. The cleaning one, the little scrubby majigger. Nice. And very interesting vanity setup. It's definitely meant for like multiple people. So it has this kind of like this kind of like dorm vibe to it, but there's like no privacy either. So it's all good. It's all good. Everyone's getting dressed, doing their thing, but very pretty setup with that they have here with these different fountains that are being used as their dispensers. Yeah, I really like this depiction here. Good work with the fountains. You can see they also have like this sort of countertop that's using basic beams. Yeah, good setup. I like it. Puppy likes it too. All right, sorry, I think we're retreating back now. I think we can, yeah, well, now we can check the other side here. Now, going through, okay, so going through here, I feel like we're being like introduced. You know, there's like a lot of void stuff here. So am I going to see a lot of void stuff behind this door? Yeah. Oh, I like the contrast here. Check out how the lighting bounces here. We have like some yellow light here, and then we have like a little baby yellow light there that's kind of like illuminating that corner. But I like this like softer vibe that we have here. I'd almost say, you know what? I know what they want to do here. They wanted to like light up each of the corners to give it like a little bit more pop. But I'd say embrace the void in this case. Oh, I like this. This is neat. This is a cool, like, you know, a cool depiction of a void fireplace. I mean, it's huge, right? But here we are. We're just kind of like chilling. Is there anything to smoke over here? Don't look like it. But then we could just like chill here and be like, yo, check it out, man. And just let yourself get mesmerized by the void fire. Okay, so here's Ilaria, she's fine. But like, here's Ilaria, she's not fine. Not quite sure what to make of that. But yeah, I like the way that the lighting pops in this room. Okay, this door's open, so I'm compelled to like go in here. We do have like some work going on stuff, and the result of this is, ooh, this is the jeweler's room for sure. Okay, I have not seen a jewel crafting station, you know, kind of a crafting station that has been as extensive as this. This is quite elaborate. So you have like some, metal working happening over here, and then the actual cutting of stuff. Oh, check it out. We're putting together like this whole like filigree necklace of sorts. Yeah, like rings or bracelets or whatnot being prepped on this table as well. And they're so good, they can do all this stuff with a freaking quill. Oh, that's crazy. Maybe it's like a super sharp quill, and then they do like this carving and whatnot. Yeah. Some crazy stuff, because like this thing, because they made a bunch of these. You know, they put together like a bunch of like 1, 2, 3, 4, like, you know, 6 of those, and then we have like a number of other objects here that I'm not as familiar. Okay, these are just, oh, that's clever. It's just the tips of these sconces that are being used there. Nice, really cool. Oh, clicky. Yeah, and really, again, huge lights that are coming out here. Now, I think some of the lights are coming from the sconces. They might be spilling through somehow. And then this is like a banner. No, that's just another sconce. They're just they just wanted like the little danglies. Never mind the lights, just the danglies. So I think that's where these extra lights are coming from. You know, they wanted the danglies here, but it ends up like they end up illuminated in a lot of the room too. But that helps. That just helps it. I like it. Open the chest, they said. Okay. Okay, that's the greediest Murgle ever. Or that's the jewel crafter person. And they're like, oh, this is where I sleep. You sleep in there? Oh, yeah, so comfortable. And there's nothing more comfortable than the feel of money. So let's keep going. All right. And through this door, I feel so far removed from a classroom right now. It's like somewhere I'm gonna learn things. But hey, this might be a lesson room too. Know what I mean? Now this room is bright as heck. Part of it's coming from these sconces here. You can see how it's just like it's blasting the place with light. Lots of lights are being used throughout this whole build. And it really shows. And it's a good thing too. Like it's making these colors pop. It's giving a lot of personality to the whole place. It's really directing our attention to these things that are being illuminated. So I dig it. Big old platform bed. Okay, now in fairness, this would be a terrible place to sleep. It's like, I need to be able to turn off all these lights somehow. And there's a lot of lights. So I gotta okay, let me put all the lights, and then you're spending like 10 minutes making sure you flicker out all the lights. It's like, I need electronic stuff. I need like one light switch that just controls all the lights and boop, takes care of all that. All right. So it's a Warband house that has a classroom because I'm a teacher. Okay. Because I was going all over the place with this. I was like, oh, so this is the kind of thing being taught here, huh? So yeah. But I'm just looking around with that for now. Oh, I like this. They have like this whole, I mean, these are huge books, right? These are huge books, but I like this whole wall shelf that they have going on. And here's their private bathroom. Oh, bad puppy. He's like, ha, 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 this is my bath now. But similar vibe from what we saw in the previous wing. You know, we have the same bathroom style, but not the same too. You know, this is only for one person. The other one had like, you know, it had like multiple vanities, multiple sinks and all that stuff, but it didn't have a bath. And this one definitely has a bath. He is living it up. Best life. Something hashtag and all that. Yeah, very, very cool bathroom. All right. So I think we've explored this whole wing, I believe. So I'm going to jog back. We're going to head downstairs. And I've been labeling things differently. I'm like, okay, here's the faculty lounge or whatnot. There's like the orientation where Zaltath introduces us into the school and all that. So I was taking this place as a school. I've been kind of writing that narrative. All right, and then now we're going to go. Let's go this way, actually. All right. So now, okay, now I'm definitely feeling like the kid stuff. We've got, we have all the plushies. So this time not animals, but all the plushies have been stuffed into the thing. So none of the kids are here at the moment. They're kind of doing their thing. Got some stuff lying about, but then, okay, we got some interesting stuff here. So it feels like this comes off as, you know, kind of a more abstract sort of project. You know, this is what the kids put together. They had this thing. Or it would be even cooler if, you know, as a teacher, this is like something that the kids made or something like that, and then you just made that interpretation here in WoW. That would be kind of cool too. Here's a coffee maker. I'm just kidding. It's not a coffee maker, but I like to think of it as one. Or it's just something to distract someone like me. It's like, okay, I gotta click everything and like play with stuff. That could easily be it too. And then here, got some books on the side. Oh, we got a pool table looking thing over there. Okay, so we have some options here too. Looks like this is going to be a pretty extensive wing as well. So here we're gaming. Nice. So we got, do the kids play pool? Okay, adult school is what I've been telling myself. Adult school. So they have, okay, it might be pool or it might be like some sort of like shuffle kind of thing. Because it's like, okay, never mind balls. These are just like pucks that are kind of shooting around. Now here, the air hockey thing, that's much more, that's much easier. Me and you. Well, okay, damn. Well, the no interpretation needed there. I'm clearly losing. Oh, that's cool. Now, while this looks messy, from a distance, you know, if I'm looking back here, it has this whole kind of stained glass kind of feel. It's when I really look at it, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's the painting, but it's kind of like fused in there, and it's looking kind of funny. But I like what they're trying to do there with the whole stained glass kind of look. And now this is a cool setup. I like the way this setup is being arranged because it's messy. You know, we have this array of cards. It's not really lined up very cleanly at all. You know, we have a mess of chips. We got the dealer who of course is going to win. Oh, and there's smoke down here too. Interesting. You know, to kind of give that sort of different vibe. But I like this. Oh, check it out. Oh, okay, that's adorable. That is adorable. Nice. Nice. I love these pictures. These are great. These are great. Let me take, oh, and then this one too. So yeah, another big arrangement of like flowers, but then it's overlapping. Like, okay, so in this case, they took the goblin treasure or kobold treasure thing. It's like this rounded object, but then they smashed it in here to serve as a background, and then boom, flowers to like come out. So like it's a cool thing to have as a base because it has a lot of colors to it too. Reminds me of dogs. I think that's the interpretation, is that it's supposed to be that. I like that. That's cute. All right, so now we're gonna go this way. It's kind of funny because we had the stuffed animals here. So what is through here now? Oh, looks like a home theater. Nice. Oh, okay, this is quite rich. We got like a little party going on here. Huge indoor theater setup. Oh man, it'd be cool to have something like this. We're chilling with all our friends and all that. We have a big screen of stuff going. I think that's probably a tent. That's what's usually being used as like a big screen. Yeah, looks great. Looks great. Or we're going over logs. Nice. Everyone's just snacking, noshing on stuff. Okay, so let's talk about our phase 3 performance, because there are a lot of people who aren't balling up at the start, and then when the knockback happens, we have a couple of people that are like hoofing it all the way over. You guys got to make sure to stack right before phase 3 of Lura starts, so that way everyone stays together. Come on, guys. Oh, and then there's cherry blossom things somewhere around here. Oh, I think that's from the floor above us. All right. So a little ambiance there. Oh, check out the back counter. Okay, yeah, this definitely feels like the guild conference hall. But instead of having like this elaborate round table and we're, with the feasting and all this stuff, no, we just got couches. We just like, ugh, Are we going through logs again, dude? Oh my God. Yeah, I like what's going on here. Very neat. So now let's go through. So now let's go through this door, and you enter a more public bathroom. But very cool though. We're seeing like these very different interpretations of bathrooms as we're going through. So this is number 3. Big loo. We got like all the cleaning stuff that we need, thank goodness. But it does have, opportunity for like multiple people to be in here so they can like do their stuff. Here's like kind of the personal vanity. Here is, just like a quick one if you want to just take a quick look at yourself. And then there's another large vanity here too for someone who's cool with standing up. And if they're like super tall. So not me. I'd say this is a little bit more me-sized, right? But of course, if I want to sit, I want to do my thing, cool. This is where I'll be. I'll take that. And so now we have one more wing to go. Big place, too. Very, very filled out. Lots of personality in each of these rooms. So here we got shots. Concoctions, let's go. Oh, we got this huge bowl. Dude, imagine having a drink like this. There's a breakfast place that I sometimes go to. It's called Bill's, and they have like this mimosa bowl that they give you. It's not that big of a bowl. It's not this big, right? But that totally reminds me of it. And now I'm getting really hungry. And so are these dudes. The plushies are like, what are they? Oh, puppies, like, oh, I'm gonna get up all in this. Oh, you don't pee in the tea, dude. But yeah, they're having their own little tea party kind of set up. Very adorable. It's like they're playing tea party, but they're not. They're like faculty, they're teachers. They're very serious about this. And this happens to be like this smaller kind of kind of feasty table. Now, what I like about this is that it's not super big. I mean, okay, it's kind of big, but it's, you know, we've seen very elaborate tables, and they tend to be filled with like huge things, but they don't really scale. This feels a bit more realistic, and I appreciate that. Food is ready to be picked up, along with fruity flavored Tootsie Rolls, or flavored cigars, or okay, any number of things. Oh, they got a painting of desserts and snacks. Oh, delicious. So good. Of course, we got our meats too. Oh, check out the lighting effect here too. Nice. I think there could be a little bit more. Maybe we can add like it's a little bit hard to do, but if you can add like another like texture here, but then it would bleed out too. So yeah, there's a little bit of a challenge there. But adding a little bit of color that always helps. All right, so through this door, there's still a lot of house to look at. Dude, we have a whole thing down there. Sheesh. All right, so let's go through here first, through the secret door. And here we go. We finally found the actual class. Sassy Dragon is the teacher. Oh, heck no. See, what I like about this is, from our point of view, or from the kids' point of view, actually, let me find a good seat. Oh, even the seating arrangement feels intimidating. It has this whole, it has very much this like school vibe. It's like, oh, I'm going to sit in the back or whatnot. But then Sassy Dragon is looking at you. And what I love about this is that Sassy Dragon's got like fire coming out of its mouth. So you know the teacher's mad. And it's just like the whole, like from the adult point of view, they might look like a normal person. They're just a teacher. They're working hard. They're doing stuff for the kids. But no, from the kids' point of view, this is the dragon lady. This is like the scariest person ever if you make the teacher mad. Oh, I love this. This is great. This is great. So they got their tools. They got their cute little hats and backpacks that are hanging off of their chairs. They got their or giant books or whatnot. This room's great. This room is great. Oh, and then the kids who are in the most trouble, they sit right up front. This is where like the four troublemakers are. And then Sassy Dragon is just like twirling her jade ball, and she's just ready to like warn people that she's gonna throw up, but she never does. But she'll always like scare the crap out of everyone, thinking that she's gonna just nail someone in the dome with it. And it's huge. She can end lives with that thing. So here's the teacher's point of view, looking down at the rabble, like at her subjects and all that. I think that's either a student back there or a TA, something like that. Now these are little kids, I think. So I don't think there's a TA. I think that might be a student. So what do we have here? Booksies and nothing fun. Okay, so you could say this is more like a middle school, high school kind of thing. Because otherwise, if it was going to have like toys and stuff, then you would think, okay, kindergarten, elementary, and all that stuff. But now these kids are serious. But what are we being taught here? The ways of war, probably. That's how it usually goes. This classroom is dope. I gotta get some more shots of this. Yeah. Oh, I love this. I love this room. Brings back memories. Anyone have a Sassy Dragon for a teacher? I've had a couple that come to mind. Like, you made her mad. Oh, she became a freaking dragon. Oh, and everyone would shut up. I do remember too. So like the school that they used to go to, it was in like a big building, and so the way that classrooms were separated were kind of funny, and the walls were thin. So sometimes if we would hear like the mad teachers that I was thankful that I never had, you would see them yelling, dude. Or you would hear them yelling really loud, and our teacher would try to talk over it a little bit, but then she could tell like all of us would like tense up and all that, even though they weren't our teacher. And then we would see that teacher in like during like recess and whatnot, everyone would stay away from her, even though she acted totally normal. Oh man. Okay, so now I'm thrown off. Here's the blackboard. Here is what feels like the teacher's desk, but then Sassy Dragon is back there. No, wait, no. I am convinced that this has to be the teacher. I will not accept that. Check out the guy by the door. Okay, there's this guy, but then is there a dude by the door? I see. Yeah. Oh, there's one student. He's late and he's scared. He's like, yo, if I go in, Sassy Dragon's gonna be so mad. What were you saying? Go something the banner? Not quite sure if I'm seeing the same things you are. Stream lag is going to make us miscommunicate, so love the room though. Love the room. It probably is like magic school or something like that, because we see lots of like little wizard hats and whatnots. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, inside and look up. Okay. If I look up, I see the roof. If you're talking about the candles and they're floating, yeah. It's like magic stuff is happening here. I thought there was a little something else. All right, so let's go to. Okay, there's that hall, and then there's here. I have a feeling I should go here first. This looks like the kitchen because we got foodstuffs. All right, so what are these students having? Wine, coffee, the necessary nutrients for a good education and all that. So we'll zoom out a bit. So in general, we have big beams that are making for the countertops, right? We have a large, delicious cake happening here. Now check out the stove. Ooh, this is busy. So we have these ethereal crates. We have these like little spinny thingies from Mechagon, one carpet, and then a couple of chandeliers. Yeah. So we have that going on. Ooh, good stuff with the vent. Very intense. Almost intimidating. Almost like if you stand here too long, you might get sucked up yourself, and then you'll end up in another dimension. That could be highly problematic. You pan around and we see the continuation of like using these beams as the countertops. In this case, it's this wooden countertop, but we have this nice view outside. Very bright. Oh, and a platform too. Oh, that's very kind. I appreciate that. Over here on this side, we have this full pantry plus prep area. And I think we might have like some big cabinet kind of things going on here. Yeah, dude, this dude. Nice. You got caught, buddy. You got caught. See, what's even more funny is that this is like, this is a really cold freezer, and now he's frozen in place. So yeah, you're gonna learn your lesson there for a few hours, buddy. Or he's dead. But well, let's just say he's frozen. Magic fridge and all that. But yeah, great pantry stuff happening here. Let's see. And then we continue the counter work, coffee stuffs. Very nice. Oh, and one big wine. Ooh, this is the lonely wine. Look at the size of this thing, big as a man. Oh boy. That's for the really, this is for like the really long day at the teaching job. All right. So now we're going to go into this area of greens. Let's see what's going on here. I believe this is like the last wing here, and we'll see where this takes us. Now, I love the glow here. It's not producing like light, but I love what it's doing to just kind of like overlap or to just kind of like make this sort of like foggy glow. It really helps with the whole ambience here. Yeah, very, very pretty. I didn't open the fridge. I thought I did open the fridge. Didn't I? I mean, yeah. This is the fridge. Boom. I mean, if that's not food for storage, then I don't know what the fridge is. All right, so let's retreat again. Sorry. I should feel more confident when I know that I've looked at the thing. Some things I'm sure I miss. So, yeah, we'll go through, see more greens. Great color work here. And then more options. So this feels like profession stuff. So we'll save that. Looks like outside. We'll save that for last. Let's go into the profession stuff. Now, we saw in other parts of the house, like different things going on. Oh my God, dude, dude's being murdered. Or, no. This is Metal Myrtle. All right. Yeah, this dude's being forged, hardened, and all that. He's getting an upgrade. And then once he's, once she is fully upgraded, then she'll go really teach those kids a lesson. But yeah, we've seen tailoring stuff. We've seen jewelcrafting stuff. Here's some blacksmithing stuff. And I'm sure we've seen we've seen other profession rooms, but like these three in particular have been very, very iconic. They popped really hard with all their depictions. They've been great. Then here's like some of their like creations and whatnot too. Through this room. One more bathroom. Oh. So we'll see if we end up seeing one more bedroom since we're close to this other bathroom. But we do have like this private tub. And it seems to be like, it seems to be mostly for like one person. Oop. And again, we have like a different style going on. Here we have like this darker wooden style. A bunch of the other places that we've seen, they've had the more silver moon style. But they've been really consistent with the toilet. So same toilet company. Great work. That's what happens when the kids get caught drinking. You remake them. All right, so now, okay, maybe we're not going outside, but then we just have like this outdoor interpretation. Well, we have one final bedroom. All right. Now around this spot, very, very naturey with how everything's coming together. We have like these deep pinks with some of the Draenei decor. Lots of purples. Loving the stars here. Now, this is the kind of place I could definitely fall asleep in. Mostly because it's like nice and dark. And I think there's the boss. Hey, there's the boss again. And they're hanging out under. Oh, they have their own little blanket setup too. Okay, that is very cozy. They are very comfortable in there. It's like, yo, you have this nice bed and everything. Oh, and then there's a place for pets too. Very cute. But that's like a favorite spot. That feels like a favorite spot. And out here, stormy weather. Big old shaman totem is somewhere back there, or it's either shaman totem or a Tesla coil, one of those things. But pretty dark outside by the time we wrap up this visit. Great stuff. This is a lot of fun. This is a very, very fun visit.